Hey there, Dani K coming to you from Dani K Gym and Wellness. Today's tip is protein bars. It's about protein bars. A couple of members and clients, they ask me, why do I like the protein shakes versus the protein bars? What protein shakes do I like? If I were to do a bar, what protein bars would I like? Protein bars, they serve a purpose. I personally don't do them. There's one website, and right now I think it's youbar.com, youbar.com, I think. There you can make your own protein bar with like the ingredients of what you want to put in it, natural, like for sweetener they use agave instead of like Splenda or Sweet and Low, aspartame, whatever. So they're definitely, like better, healthier choices out there. One reason that I don't like the protein bars is because they have a lot of shelf life. And for me, with any food, as I've said before in several other videos, if it has shelf life, it's going to have belly life, body life, and it's going to be hard for your body to break it down. So the more preservatives that it has in it, the more, chemicals and all that stuff, the harder it is for your body to break down. So you're not really getting, the nutrients, in the speedy and the right, form, way, timely fashion kind of thing that you think that you're, that's why you're eating that particular, food. Protein bar versus McDonald's, no matter what the protein bar is, definitely the protein bar it is the better option than McDonald's. Unless it's a salad. Protein bar versus nothing. Protein bar, again, no matter what it is the better option. So another thing, when you're looking at a protein bar, this protein bar versus this protein bar versus this protein bar, look at the fats. Even though fat doesn't make you fat, you want to make sure the saturated fats, trans fats, all that good stuff, bad stuff, is at a minimal. Good fats are fine, but the bad fats, look out for those. And most of the time in protein bars, the bad fats are not that high. But again, like some protein bars, they might have like 7 grams of fat. You might look, oh my God, that's fat. But again, fat doesn't make you fat. And if you're just using it as a supplementation for things and not an everyday thing or 2 meal a day kind of, supplement, then it's okay. You're going into Wawa or you're a grocery store or GNC or anything like that, because you're like, crap, I want to, get a protein bar, I want to get a protein shake, or I want to get something that's more healthier than the pizza or the burger or the whatever, slip it into a store like that, grabbing, making the smarter choice of those protein, bars, that's an okay, fine thing. If you're looking to do, a protein bar more, like once a day kind of thing, I would definitely suggest going online and looking for more organic things where you can make it yourself, design it yourself. That's what I've done. And I was going to start working with them and actually come out with my Dani K Bar. I put that on hold for right now. That's definitely something that I'm going to be doing in the future, where I actually pick out the ingredients. That it's Dani K approved, that it's Dani K handpicked, and and then you can actually purchase that bar and know that I've already done the homework for you. But I think it's youbar.com. I have to go and look back in my notes for the right thing. What else was I going to say? Oh, so sugars is a big deal. A lot of times in protein bars, you're going to find sugars because guess what? It tastes like cardboard, so they're going to pump it full of sugars to make it taste good. So that's another thing that you want to be, on the lookout for. Another thing I've always told people when they're looking at protein bars or protein shakes or anything like that, if the sugar is higher than the protein, do not ever, ever, ever get it. The sugar never should be higher than the protein. The sugar should never, ever, ever, ever be close to what the protein is, okay? You know, some people, you know, say, why do you like, and it might, me personally, I like the EAS Myoplex pre-made protein shakes. I get them, they're in the purple box. I get them at BJ's. GNC has them as well. Walmart has them as well, but I think my cheaper, the cheaper of that, especially if you're going to do it more often, is BJ's is, you know, a little bit cheaper. But, you know, like you have like the breakfast protein shakes, you know, from Ensure or Weight Watchers or whatever those are out there. The protein is very low, maybe 10 grams of protein for 120, 130, 150, whatever it might be calories. And then the sugar's kind of high, 5, 6, whatever. That to me is not a good protein shake. That to me is, you know, you might as well just eat a freaking candy bar. So my EAS Myoplex shake that I personally suggest when I'm doing meal plans and stuff is 300 calories. It's 42 grams of protein. There's, I can't remember, I think it's 0 fat, maybe 1 fat, I'm not sure, I can't remember, and like 1 gram of sugar, okay? So that right there, there's quality right there. I've been doing those for as long as I've been working out, 23 years. You know, there are some better ones, some other ones out there that are just as good. I just personally know what this one does for me, to me, and I like that one, and that's why I always suggest it. You know, but back to the protein bars, you know, the preservatives are a big deal, and a lot of times in protein bars there's a lot of preservatives. So, you know, make sure that when you're looking at, you know, the ingredients, that it's you know, don't worry about the calories, don't worry about the fat, unless you're looking at the bad fat. Worry about the bad fat. But the calories and fat, don't worry about. Protein, make sure it's jacked up in protein, and make sure that the sugars are low. So those are some things that you want to look for when you're looking at, you know, the label of a protein bar. And, you know, again, even if the protein and the sugars are equal, if it's just that, oh my God, you know, I forgot my stuff, I forgot my food, I don't want to stop at McDonald's for a burger, you know, going to Wawa or whatever is just as easy as, you know, going in there and grabbing a protein bar. And you look at it and you're like, oh my God, 7 grams of sugar. Well, Dani said, don't do, you know, 7 grams of sugar. Only look for 1 or 2, you know, grams of sugar. Well, I shouldn't have this. No. That is better than the McDonald's burger. You know, a higher sugar protein bar for just one time is definitely better, me personally, I feel, better than doing fast food junk shit crap, okay? So, you know, you weigh out the options as well. So definitely, you know what you're looking for. You know, again, high protein, very low sugars. You know, read the label, try and figure out, you know, the least amount of preservative type, you know, protein bar. If you have time and you're not like in a rush, in a hurry, you know, go online and search for, you know, organic protein bars, or like I said, the ubar.com. You know, make your own. They're a little bit more expensive, but all in all, it's better for your system, you know, better than putting chemicals and crap and preservatives and trash into your system. Those things, you know, are, you know, promoting the cancers and the diseases and stuff. So it is a little bit more expensive to eat healthy, but in the long run, you know, we're also doing better things for the inside, for our bodies internally. So good things to look out for. Hope this, you know, helped. It's still confusing. I understand that with the protein bars, the shakes, the whatevers, you know, the sugars, the preservatives, the, you know, what. But, you know, look for, you know, high protein, low sugar. You know, don't go for high sugars, you know, like I said, unless it's this, you know, one-time thing where you're starving and it's the high sugar protein bar versus the, you know, McDonald's burger. okay, take the protein bar by all means. But, you know, if you have the time, definitely do your research. Definitely, you know, read the labels and look for the lower sugar, lower preservative, least amount of preservative protein bar. And, you know, I definitely suggest eating real food more often, but those protein bars, you know, to have, you know, just on hand, just in case for that quick thing that's going to, you know, help deter you away from the bad trashy food. So stay in tune, stay informed, stay motivated, read the labels. Bye.